Okay, Love Island producers, that ending was juicy. That ending was long awaited. Yummy yum yums. That was prime time television. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island Season 9, Episode 39. It's just a great day, you guys. It's just a great day. What a great day. Okay? Yeah. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Also, to share some extra support, you could follow me on my other platforms. I'd greatly appreciate it. You guys love a long one, and we got a long one today, sweetie. Okay? I'm probably going to read off my notes because I had a lot to say. And also, I want to remind people, the way I write notes is in chronological order, so something at the beginning might change by the time we get to the end. That's just how I do my reviews, okay? All right, so Will is obviously livid at the fact that people are calling his girl fake, and he decides to take Maxwell aside to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Kind of seemed like she wanted to be in the middle of a situation that wasn't really a situation.
Do you think Jessie's questionable?
I think some of her actions are questionable.
And I've lost a ton of respect for the boy.
Don't jump to that conclusion yet. I say have a conversation with him.
So I've been on the fence on whether or not I believe that what's her name? What is her name? Jessie is genuine. I don't know. Like, I'm inclined to believe that she is, just because I feel like it's really hard to fake the funk with a partner like Will for this long. It's gotta be real, right? I don't know. However, I do have an issue with her being in every single circumstance. Like, yes, some people do pipe up here and there. Shaq pipes up, Kai pipes up, Ron pipes up, Tanya pipes up. Like, everybody pipes up. But in every single situation, you must be in it to people in business. I don't know. And then this girl's gonna say, well, I don't feel like the guy should be even putting their 2 pence in the situation.
Liv so quick to want to cause a drama sometimes. I don't know why they feel the need to just even have their 2 pence.
I know you not talking, Jessie. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Jessie hears through Claudia and Sammy what's been going on in the villa, right? And she feels like her greatest issue amongst the women is with Olivia. And she struts down and literally, you're about to see it, she literally strikes a pose and then addresses Olivia.
This conversation doesn't need to be like a big deal.
The word fake was
No, I
used.
didn't. I never said fake.
The word fake was used.
Please don't say I ever said fake.
You guys are calling me fake for a conversation I had with Casey last night of me expressing how I actually feel instead of bitching about him behind his back. You've come to everyone else in the villa and
I'm not having this
the last
conversation
person.
in
Like,
front
I'm
of
just
everyone.
saying.
Please don't start saying things behind my back.
No, it's just that this will come out the situation.
No.
So Olivia, because we already got on Jessie and we might even get onto her a little bit more. Olivia, honey boo boo, sit your ass down. You're not gonna get up from this conversation and then be like, y'all better not be talking about me behind my back. Well, come sit down. Because we were talking about you to your face, but you couldn't handle it. So where are you going? It better be to pack your bags. Where are you going? Yeah. Didn't make any kind of sense to me. Thank God the women are starting to activate their brain cells. Their brain cells are working together. The gears are shifting. And they're like, wait a minute. Olivia does have a lot to say about a lot of people, and oftentimes it's disparaging. You think? Welcome to the party. Will is upset with Maxwell. Well, he doesn't even call out Maxwell directly, and Maxwell's like, if you're gonna say names. But also, it wasn't just me and Olivia, though.
Let's not play whispers.
Who are you talking about? Like, we can just say names. Like, if you feel like somebody...
You and Liv.
Yeah, and you think it's just me and Liv that have been having this conversation?
Who? Name drop them.
Since movie night, things have been a bit different.
Why is Jessie like screaming about everyone's situation? It's your relationship. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks.
People are definitely jumping on the bandwagon. I will say that. I feel like if you had felt this way from time, especially if you felt that way about Will and his girl, why didn't you go up to Will? Will is one of the most like open people. You could have had a genuine conversation with him, just of like a, hey, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying, can we look at the situation objectively? So now everybody's like, well, you know, now that you do say it, Jessie was right when she said in the bed, people are not speaking their honest perspective. They're not being candid with us. And well, you have to give Jessie credit because when she feels something, she says it. It might annoy us, it might annoy them, but she says it. You know, I'm trying to think of a moment when Jessie showed support to somebody's face, but then slagged them off behind their back. And I don't think that has happened. The only thing that I could kind of finesse is when she was smiling in Sanam's face, knowing damn well they were just talking, crap about her and her coupling. That's the only thing where I'm just like, But for the most part, Jessie's been true to her word. Everybody else, y'all liars. So Keenan is off the heels of telling Rosie that he has feelings for her. And she said she was going to tell Casey, but he, jumps in front of that train and says, hold on, let me just tell him myself.
Quite clear, I do fancy Rosie a bit, innit?
Is
So
Rosie...
I told Rosie. Yeah.
Oh, right. How did that go?
We do get on well.
How do you feel about that?
I actually don't. It's not processing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I do owe myself and Keenan the chance to see if anything could be there.
Not Rosie hitting us with the Uno reverse. Wait a minute, because just a few hours ago, which for us was 24, but for you was like maybe 2, you said you want to put all your focus in on Casey, and you made it seem like you're just boys, like that's your boy, you know what I mean? So now when she's like, well, I would pursue it, it's just, it's the optics. I'm like, wait, because I don't know, maybe I misunderstood what she was saying to Keenan initially, but I felt like she was closing it off. They're just friends. There's nothing there, whatever. And Keenan was right because he was like, I don't buy what she's saying. There's definitely romantic feelings between us. And baby girl can't even hide it because she's out here pumping this man's pimples and stuff. I'm like, Yeah, Keenan was right to suspect. And clearly he wasn't far off. Rosie then meets Casey on the terrace and he looking to get a little smoochy. Little smooch.
I can't wait to chill with Rosie, take her to the terrace, get a little kiss.
I think you're so gorgeous.
I do. I think you're so good looking.
I want you to actually like me for who I am, not just because of the
Yeah, I do.
Casey, sweetie, you are just dropping in the stocks, honey, because this woman sat in front of Casey and asked, what do you like about me? All the characteristics, if I can even say all, because I think it was about like 2, referred to his physical attraction to her. Nothing about her substance, nothing about her morals, nothing about her values, nothing about her dreams and aspirations, nothing, child. And even Rosie was like, well, I hope you like me for more than just my looks. It's giving he doesn't. Let's be honest. It's looking like Casey saw a new shiny thing that was just a little bit shinier than his old thing. And that's about it. Maybe you should have stuck with Keenan. Because at least with Keenan, there's a true friendship there as a baseline. And you do have, like, your mind. It's not like she said it's absolutely, like, not possible between her and Keenan. It's just her mind hasn't gone there, which means there's a potential. I'd say take the risk with Keenan because Casey, I don't know. So, Will and Jessie do have this, like, okay, now it's us against the world mentality and whatever. And they're really upset with Olivia. And I feel like the whole argument is convoluted because people are saying, so people are saying, like, there's a difference between being in everybody's business and calling you fake. However, they're using every damn synonym for fake. You're not fake. You're just acting. You're just putting on a front. It's your representative. You're being disingenuous or ungenuine, as the villa likes to say. And I'm just like, yeah, so you're calling her fake. You're not using that word, but you're all but saying she's fake. And so the next morning, Jessie, I would say rightfully so, is still annoyed with the whole situation.
The fact that she was like bringing other people's names into it. They even used the point from like movie night. I was like, yeah, because I feel so passionately about you girls.
It's just the way she came over and was just like, we all think, well, what?
No.
I feel like this is going to make a divide already.
I think it's just Liv.
Anyways, long story short, they eventually squashed the beef. Jessie thinks, hey, I was just supporting my girls. I didn't think that would be thrown back in my face. Olivia's like, I wasn't calling you fake. I just find it sus that you're in everybody's business. Yeah, kettle, meet pot. That's rich coming from Olivia. But yeah, they squashed that, so we're moving on. Casey is torn because he kissed Rosie. And then also they were, getting a little bit frisky in the bed. And he's like, should I tell Claudia? It's a resounding no from the men. Okay, cool. He goes to Sammy, Claudia's closest friend, you would think now because of all the drama. Should I tell Claudia? Sammy says, no.
I think if you tell her, she'd be like, why are you telling me that?
I am interrupting to say I did not realize it was Keenan. Oh, Keenan is a messy boots. I did not realize it was Keenan who was like, well, I'm sure if you told her, she'd be like, why are you telling me that? And he was the... Keenan, you sly dog, you.
If we told her, she'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. All right.
So he's thinking, okay, I'm not going to tell the girl. Why in the evening now is it being exposed? And Casey is getting crucified for it.
So they kissed on the terrace.
Well, that's just stacked in the heart, isn't it?
And found out they were getting a bit frisky in bed.
Oh, if you hadn't had that chat with him, would he have still done that?
I feel like the kiss was going to happen whether or not Keenan had his little confession. These are my confession. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. And I find it so funny how Claudia is holding on to this, like, I can't believe he would do that to me. Like, we were just coupled up and whatever. You agreed to be friends. You agreed to be friends. So what are you upset about? Honestly, I would love for her to break it down for us in layman's terms. What has you so pressed when it comes to Casey? If you were going to be this mad, you shouldn't have forgiven him. Did she? Well, did she forgive him? I don't know. Well, you shouldn't have said, well, let's move on from the situation because here you are regressing. That's not fair. Don't do that. So here she is strutting over to Casey and Rosie, and she's like, I just found out about the kiss, and I'm learning from Keenan, and you're hurting me, and you're hurting him, and how dare you?
And I'm hearing it from Keenan, who then has been disrespected as well. You've not cared about my feelings, and I feel like I don't want to let you talk right now.
Are you going to let me talk or not?
We'll go on.
Whatever I do is going to be the wrong thing.
No, it's not. I genuinely liked you. Like, I genuinely had real feelings. And those feelings are still there. They're not going.
At this point, Casey is damned if he does and damned if he doesn't, because literally, I think it was 2 nights prior, he had a conversation with Rosie saying, listen, I do want to get intimate with you. However, for the sake of Claudia, I think that we should keep it PG. And truly, he stuck to it. Like, for the most part, he hadn't been putting any moves on Rosie. He had been respecting Claudia's space. They even had that whole, like, friendship conversation after the fact. So I guess for him, he thought, I'm in the clear. We are friends. I haven't disrespected her to her face, at least. And now I can move forward with Rosie in the way that I want to. What are you upset about? And she's like, well, now I'm single. That is not Casey's responsibility because Keenan is right there. Keenan is right there. And I mean, I don't know if y'all were buying into connection, but I wasn't. However, Keenan was making an attempt to pursue her because, they're both Northerners. They have similar perspective on life. I don't know, whatever. He had made an attempt and she shut it down. And even after things were shut down with her and Casey, she wasn't keen on exploring things with Keenan. So don't blame Casey for you being single. That's on you, boo-boo. Okay? That's on you. So the girls are back to being fake. I mean, what's new? And they're basically saying, oh, the guys had such poor judgment telling Casey not to tell the girl that he kissed Rosie and whatever. But then now Sammy's like, oh no, but I knew and I told him to say no. Oh, but Sammy, that's different. You didn't have ill intent. You did what you thought was best. Huh?
The boy's bad judgment of advice.
I know I have to see it, and that's hard enough, but I don't want to fucking know. She said it to me.
You had good intentions. You were thinking, you're not Casey. You didn't kiss anyone. You didn't do anyone wrong. You showed us all that he's a piece of shit.
And do you know what? That moment there, that's your closure.
This is so annoying. This is so annoying. And here goes Jessie again with her chihuahua ass talking about, Casey, he treated you like shit. Everybody's a bag of shit to Jessie. Like, literally everybody's a bag of shit. I need to woosah, because if I let these women be the death of me, I surely will die. I surely will die. How can y'all really sit here and say, I can't believe the guys did that. That was so wrong. Claudia deserved to know. Sammy's like, oh no, but I said no because, well, I talked to Claudia and Claudia said she doesn't want this whole situation in her face. I asked her point blank, would you like to know? She said no. So therefore I told Casey no. Oh, but girl, no, that's totally fine. Even Claudia was sitting beside Sammy talking about it's okay. So again, I ask you, Claudia, what are you mad about? What are you upset about? Because you're now telling Sammy that it's all good. So then shouldn't it be all good with Casey too? Yo, don't piss me off, bro. Kai and Sanam have been nowhere near the drama, and I love that for them.
When I got down on one knee and proposed to you, I meant every single word I said.
So you actually want to marry me?
No.
Yeah, I reckon you're going to be my girlfriend one day. I definitely think you will be.
I'm fully exclusive for you as well.
We have yet another couple who has become exclusive, child. I don't know what that means. Because to me, that means you go together. But apparently, that's not what that means. So, okay. It might surprise you guys that my vote is actually still for Shaq and Tanya. It is. If I was to vote for somebody to win, it's still for Shaq and Tanya. Reasons being, I do feel like they have one of the better chemistries in the villa. If we are being honest, toxic as it may be, the chemistry be chemistrying. Okay. And number two, POCs. So then I'm just being honest. So then after that, I would say I would like Kai and Sanam. I don't really see either of these two being in the top two, but that's where my vote would go if I was eligible to vote. Olivia and Maxwell also have a little powwow, okay? And Maxwell decides that he wants to make things exclusive, child.
I'm not saying I'm ready to, like, say the 3 words, but I'm definitely, like, en route.
I feel like it's a good time to maybe say that if you're ready, I'm ready to move to the exclusive zone.
Of course, Olivia's all in on Maxwell. She found herself a little bitch, okay? Let's be honest. Maxwell has become a lap dog. Are we going to talk about it or are we going to talk about it? He's become a lap dog to Olivia. Truly. And it is so sad to see. You had so much potential, Maxwell. So much potential. Oh, what a fall from grace, honey. So yeah, they become exclusive. She says this is the first time she's been exclusive with anybody. And it's not going to last long, baby girl. Because you going to get out this villa. And I said this before I even knew what the result was going to be. I literally wrote it in my notes. You're going to get out this villa and realize, oh, the public ain't rocking with us. Oh, I'm the villain of the season. It's not Zara or Tanyelle or Jessie or anybody else who's left the villa. It's me. Yeah, it's you and your lap dog. Let's see how long you can milk that relationship because we're not going to buy it. We're not going to buy that relationship and we're not going to buy any kind of influencer thing you trying to do, honey. So yeah, all the best to you. Good luck. The couple ends with Miss Maya Jama coming down, strutting her stuff. Honey, the lady looks good in red. It was red, right? I think so. She looks good in anything, honestly. And she tells the Islanders that the public has been voting and the couples in the bottom are Olivia and Maxwell. Honey, when I tell you I did a little jig, I did a little dance. Okay, I was so happy. And they're talking about in no particular order. No, we know that they in the bottom. It's okay. You don't have to say, you know, I feel like just to add a little spice, to add a little pepper, I would love for them to actually say the ranking of the bottom. Just to add a little bit of, you know, je ne sais quoi, if you would. I don't even know if that fits, but I just wanted to say it. It would be nice. So anyways, Maxwell and Olivia are amongst the bottom couples. Next is Claudia and Keenan, followed by Rosie and Casey, and then Tanya and Shaq, and my heart sank. My heart sank. Not because I didn't see it coming, but I was like, ugh. Yeah. Y'all had it so good. And then Tanya, And this is why, again, the exclusive thing doesn't make sense to me, because everybody talks about, if we're exclusive, that means I only have eyes for you. I'm not going to explore other options. But clearly that didn't apply to Tanya and Casa Amor. So I'm like, what does exclusive mean, guys? What does it mean? Please let me know, because if it doesn't mean you go together and it doesn't mean your eyes are only on that person, what's the point? Let's not even bother with the whole exclusive. It's just a way for people to make it seem like they're official coming into the final, but you don't want to make that full-on commitment because maybe you want to change your mind once you get out of the villa. But I'm like, yeah, at this point, I have to respect Iran and Lana, who said, no, we're literally boyfriend and girlfriend. That, as much as it pains me, I have to respect. So Maya's like, well, let me tell you who's at the bottom because you're getting dumped. Olivia and Maxwell.
Olivia and Maxwell.
I found what I came looking for, so I'm happy to be leaving with him.
Isn't karma sweet, honey? So sweet. So sweet. I enjoyed every moment. I was reveling because we have suffered for 39 episodes. We have suffered. I think it's about 45 if you watch the unseen bits. And finally, we have come to the end. Praise Jesus Christ. Then Maya hits us with a curveball talking about another couple is going home. And it's not up to the public. And it's not up to y'all. It's up to Olivia and Maxwell. My God, on today. My God, on today. You can never know with Olivia because she could choose to be vindictive. She could choose to be logical. She could choose to stir the pot. Who knows? And here's the thing. Does she pick from the bottom couples? Does she pick from anybody? So let's ration some things out. If she really wanted to make a strong move, it would ruin a friendship forever. But if you really wanted to make a strong move, Ron and Lana. I'm just saying. We know how the voting goes. They're likely going to be the winners. If you really want to shake things up and make the final a little bit interesting, I would say take Ron and Lana. If you want to be vindictive, take Jessie and Will. Will has a high likelihood of also winning because he had a following, a strong one coming into the villa. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the vindictive one. If you want to be honest, it's Claudia and Keenan. If we're talking about least compatible, it's Claudia and Keenan. I also think it's Casey and Rosie, but at least they have a whole physical attraction between them. There's nothing between Claudia and Keenan, right? So it'll be interesting to see what Olivia does. I'm upset that even on her way out, she still has power over the villa. Whatever, it's the price we pay for her leaving. I'll take it. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.